Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm talking about my favourite combat mods for Skyrim to have the ultimate fighting experience in the plains of Tamriel. And the number one mod, not the number one mod, the first mod I'm talking about today is Deadly Combat. Now this is really crucial to improve the combat in Skyrim because unlike the other mods, this is directly changing how your actual combat works, the mechanics of it, and remove some of the things that people complained about when Skyrim was released. One of the biggest things for me in this is the timed blocking feature. Now this means that to block an attack successfully, and by that I mean have the full effect, to take all that damage, potentially even stagger the opponent, giving you a chance to then counter and slash them, you have to actually time your block so that you have to actually block just before the blade hits you. So when they swing, you can't just turtle shield, keep turtle shielding, keep your shield up, and they're smacking you, and you just keep it up, wait for them to stop attacking because for some reason they do, and then hit them. You have to be like, oh, incoming, and then just before the hit lands, boom, you block. That'll then stagger them crazily, and it's just, it's epic. It really is epic. Apart from that, it's going to do loads of things. I'm going to read the list for you so you can get a brief overview. We're talking weaker armor, stronger blocking like I just said, higher damage, shorter attack range, higher stamina costs, as well as a lot of other things such as staggering effects and all that good stuff. So it's basically going to make combat really hardcore. You may not like that. You may think you want combat to be really easy. Well, then get away from this video because you're not going to enjoy it, because the next mod is the enemy AI overhaul, which also I will mention I'm featuring the no scripts version so that it works with all of the other mods we're using for today. And this is because in the vanilla game a lot of people complained that foes are weak. Like when you're fighting, it just feels like you're swinging in the air, and it's like, why am I, okay, I'll hit you with a thing, I've hit you 5 times and then you die, and it's like, okay, that wasn't too tricky. So what this changes is making AI perform in combat how they should, based on what they actually are, e.g. Druga. I still don't know how you pronounce that. It's been like freaking 4 years. I don't know. Can use like a variety of shouts when they're fighting you instead of just Visrodar. The Falmer can become invisible in a sort of intelligent manner instead of just doing it there and like not doing it here. So it means that if you're fighting a dragon, they're not probably just going to flame you. They're going to use a couple of shouts on you as well. If you're against a wisp, maybe they're going to shoot a little frostbolt at you. And adding unique skills to enemies. And the great thing about this is there are no scripts, which means it shouldn't mess up all our other mods that we're installing today. So the next mod is Combat Evolved, and this is again another difficulty changerer, meaning that it's going to make the game a lot harder, because this is pretty much a mod to give your enemies the advantage, so that once you've leveled up past the mid levels and you're getting on sort of level 35, it's not just crazy easy. You can't just run in fully equipped with all your crazy, I don't even know what kids are wearing these days. With all these mods coming out, you're probably wearing like a Teletubby armor and a lightsaber. You come in and you just slash that dragon 3 times and it's dead. You complete the main quest, it's over. This changes that so the enemies are really challenging all the way through the game. As you level up, it's pretty much like they're leveling up with you, so there's still a challenge, which you may say, well then why am I leveling up? This seems to defeat the point. Well, my friend, you're still getting to use all your crazy perks, your leveled up magic, you can regen faster. It's not disadvantaging you, it's just making the enemies do much more damage and be able to stag you and do really cool stuff. So it's more like in real life, I mean, it's still not totally realistic, e.g. you can take a blade to the neck and be okay with it. It's a little bit closer. That was the longest little that I've ever held in my life. Okay, the next mod is one of my favorites, as I'm sure you all know, because I seem to feature it in every video ever about anything, and that is the Dance of Death, a Killmove mod. It is an amazing mod, especially for combat. It makes it so satisfying. It's not actually it's not going to change how the actual combat part works, as much as once you've done all the combat stuff, this is how you end it. And you end it by doing a crazy backflip, chop, and then you like rip off their head and scoop out all their brains, and then you eat the brains, and the brains give you superpowers. You turn into the Hulk and you just smash everything. That is an example of a kill move in the Dance of Death. You're seeing a couple of the kill moves now. I'm not sure if the one I just spoke about is in this version. Maybe it's in another patch. Who knows? But yeah, I can't really explain it much more than you're seeing now. There are a couple of cool features, like you can change it to first person only if you're all about immersion, or third person only if you want to play it like it's an MMO. And yeah, it's a really great mod. Okay, the next mod is Skyrim and Immersive Creatures, and this, I feel, seals the deal. It is our final mod for today, because it means that all of the previous combat mods can now be put to use in killing all of these new creatures. This is going to add loads of creatures to the game. It says immersive because it tries to make it not too far-fetched and ridiculous. I have noticed a few, like there was a dinosaur dude, and I'm kind of thinking, well, doesn't seem too Tamriel-esque, but most of them are actually really great, and I think it's a definite must for anyone who's either playing through Skyrim again, or they just want to go around adventuring and killing stuff, which, who doesn't, let's be honest. So yeah, that is Skyrim Immersive Creatures. I hope you check that out. It is really, really cool mod, because one of the things I did have a problem with is just how, you fight bandits, you fight skeletons, you fight dwarves, you fight dragons, and that's it. And that changes that by letting you fight like crazy ant men, and you're seeing the pictures now. It's amazing. So yeah, those are my top 5 combat mods for Skyrim. And the question of the day today is, if you could have someone make a mod for you, what would it be? And why? Tell me in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, look at those 3 Skyrim mods.